let's talk a little bit about Britain versus other countries. This is specifically about Germany. I was planning to move to Germany, and I still get asked a number of questions, and people keep wondering why I haven't moved to Germany. I made another video, I'll link it somewhere here, that I explained why I didn't move, but there are more and more things that I'm coming across which are confirming my decision and making me feel good about it, that I didn't move. While I was in Germany, I was driving in the middle of the night through this, on this road where it was pitch black because there are no lights on the motorways in Germany. We have them in the UK in most places. So it was pitch black and there were no clear signs stating the speed limit. Usually you have unlimited speed limit, which it was on that stretch. I was following 3 cars that all had German plates, and we were all going through this pitch black road, and then I saw some flashes. Obviously I realized that all of us got flashed by a camera. So they send me a letter, and the letter comes through the post saying that I was speeding in a zone which was 50 kilometers. I mean, normally it's unlimited. So on the motorways, it's 130 kilometers if it's limited. If it's unlimited, then there is no limit. And apparently I was doing 84 in a 50 zone. So I thought about the whole thing because I remembered that flash, and I realized that there were no signs. And usually if there's a sign, wherever there is, if I'm entering I would slow down, because who wants to get a fine or lose their license? So, and also I was following these German cars, so I thought they're locals and they know what they're doing. Obviously my mistake. Anyhow, I realized, okay, yep, that's fine. So there was no website link, no email address, nothing. They just wanted me to confirm the details in writing. They sent me like 6 pages in this letter, and one of them was to fill out a form. Most of it was in German, so I had to use Google Translate to read what they were saying. I mean, they knew they're sending this to someone in England. Obviously, I don't speak German, and most people in England don't speak German, so they should have at least attached a translation, but no. So then I read through it, and it told me that they had checked the calibration of the cameras and blah, 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 and I had to pay 120 euros plus 28.50 for additional admin fees. These admin fees are because they have so much paperwork and red tape in that country. It's just ridiculous. So I called the number on that, and I spoke to this woman, and I said, look, is there a website where I can go and pay this or contest this? No, you have to write to us. I was like, this is 2018. You don't have an online portal. I mean, in England, if you get a ticket or anything, you just go online and deal with it. Anyway, I know Germany's backward, but not that backward. So I said, right, so what's the process? Do you have an email address? Yes, we have an email address. You can write to that. So I scanned all the documents, wrote to them saying that, can you please check if you had road signs there? Because if they had road signs that said the speed limit, then fine, I'm culpable and I will pay the ticket. But if there are no signs saying the speed limit went from unlimited to 50, then I shouldn't be penalized for it. Anyway, they wrote back, no, when I sent them the email, nothing. Then I got another reminder saying, you have, 2 weeks to respond and pay this fine. So then I sent them another email to the same email address, copying my original email and all the other documents. The second time that I received, scanned them and everything. And then I thought, okay, maybe they're not reading their emails because they're so advanced. So I posted everything in a letter to them. Got another post response saying, yes, further to your letter and the mention of those 2 emails that you sent, we have checked and there are speed signs there, and we expect people to blah, 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 usual stuff. And you should send us your date of birth and place of birth for confirmation. And I was like, who the hell are you? You're not the UK authorities. I am not a criminal. We're not going to court. You don't need my personal information. This is something that boils my blood about these European EU countries. They want to know everything about you. They're all police states. We're so lucky to be living in Britain. We don't have ID cards. No one stops you and says, show us your ID or what's your date of birth and things like that. It's personal. I don't want to tell some random person in Germany my date of birth. I don't know these people. I don't trust them. They could be stealing identities for all I care. Anyhow, so I went online and found their IBAN, the international banking number, and I made the payment through a bank transfer, and in the reference number I put the ticket number that they've issued me. So legally, I've paid the ticket. Now I don't give a shit what they do, because they can keep asking me all these questions I'm not going to answer. But that goes to show how backward these places are, and how much of a police state and communism feel that you get in these countries. I mean, in England, we are just so lucky. I mean, I keep saying this all the time. We live in an actually free society, and a state so far, touch wood, is not a police state, and it could get there with all the socialism stuff that's happening here, because with socialism they want to know everything about everyone, and therefore it ends up becoming communism and then a police state, and then you have the party like you have in Russia, and they control everything. So I hope we don't get there. But if it happens, I'll have to find another country to move to, because I'm so spoiled. I cannot live in a place where you have no freedom and rights. Anyhow, I just wanted to share this with you because it was really shocking that a country that makes BMWs, Audis, Porsches, Volkswagen, Braun, Miele, and I don't know, Miele may be French, but anyhow, you know, the big brands and all these amazing products that they produce, yet their ticketing road traffic system does not have a website where you can go and pay your ticket. In England, everything is on the internet. You can pay your taxes, you can pay your council tax, you can pay your utility bills, you can pay your, penalty charges, parking fines. Everything is done online. We don't even think about picking up the phone. The first thing we do is look online. If there's a portal, just go and deal with it. And you can contest. If you get a traffic ticket in England, you can go online, enter your car details and the traffic ticket number, and you can contest it to say, I disagree with it. I mean, recently I had a fine given to me when I had paid for the parking at the parking meter, and for some reason, I guess some overzealous parking attendant wanted to make some money because they get commission out of it, and gave me a ticket. So I wrote to them saying, I paid for it, I don't care, you can do what you like. We can go to court if you like, and then they said, yeah, sorry, it was our mistake. Done. Anyhow, that's the rant over about Germany. One more reason to add to that list why I didn't move to Germany. But yeah, I still like the country. I still like the roads and the autobahns. Well, autobahns only, not roads. The roads are very awful in small towns, especially. Country roads are okay. But so yeah, thanks for watching. More rants to come in future. Keep watching and keep subscribing. Yeah, a few people have emailed me saying that they don't get notified when I put another video on, and it's because YouTube have changed something. I don't know. I don't really care. It's not a job for me, but there's some on my page. There's a button with a little bell icon that you need to click. Only then you'll get notified when I upload a video, apparently. Anyway, bye for now.